Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back to the TH10 Let's Play. Before we get in any kind of attacks or upgrades, we want to go in here to the shop and check out the packs they have available. And I'm thinking we're going to pick up the Everything Must Go as well as the Super Bundle. There's a lot of books that we want here. I really want to pick up the Everything Must Go because the Book of Everything is a little bit rare, and I could just use it as another Book of Heroes when the time comes. And it's pretty cheap, only $3, and the $10 pack is well worth it. You get 3 different books as well as a few potions. So let's purchase these as well as the gold pass on this account so we can make some major progress today. Okay, so we did go ahead and pick up those packs. We're actually overfilled on gold now because of the Everything Must Go. So let's go ahead and spin some loot. We're going to do a gold upgrade off the bat, and it's going to be the Expo going to max. My final Expo is going to be maxed out today. 6 million gold. That's an 8-day upgrade, and let's move that on over to this side of the base. Oh, you know what? I forgot to upgrade. I'm sorry, I forgot to purchase the gold pass. Let's go grab that real quick like. Okay, now we are ready to do the rest of the upgrades. Let's pick up all the nice stuff in here. Okay, we have a Book of Fighting already, it seems. Looks like we have the Book of Spells already as well. Let's grab the wall rings and just everything we can out of here. We're going to leave the loot for now, though. So we do have a Book of Building that we can use today. We'll likely go ahead and use it on the Expo, matter of fact, because it's probably one of the longer upgrades we're going to have today that's just a regular building. So let's go ahead and use it. Book of Building to finish off the Max Expo. There we go, making a lot of defensive progress these days, getting the base nice and strong. We already finished the Inferno Towers as well as the Expos, and that is some of the most potent defenses we have at Town Hall 10. Now, we do have a lot of loot in the treasury, and we are under a 4-time star bonus event, so we really need to clear it out. We actually have just under max treasury loot. Let's go ahead and grab all of that, and we are maxed out on the elixir. Let's jump into the laboratory and see what we can do with the elixir. We were working on the free spell. Let's go ahead and do this upgrade. 5.5 day upgrade, 4.25 million elixir. Let's go ahead and start that. And we have a Book of Spells. Let's complete that. Now I believe I have another Book of Spells in here in the gold pass laying around somewhere. There we go, Book of Spells. And I still have 4.2 million elixir. Let's see, do I have any left in the treasury? I do. Is that enough though? I don't believe it is for the next spell upgrade. It is not. So what else can we do? We can do the Barch. We can also do the Baby Dragon. And we have a lot of dark elixir stuff. So let's actually use the dark elixir I have right now. 197,000 into the king. I have that's how much I have. 108,000 into the king. It's a 5-day upgrade, and I believe we do have a Book of Heroes at this time. So let's go ahead and do this. Might as well have him nice and strong before we go out and do some attacks. Let's use the Book of Heroes, and I don't believe I have another Book of Heroes at the moment. Whoops, that is not what I was looking to do. I was trying to look at my magic items. I have a Book of Everything and no Book of Heroes. So we can actually use that Book of Everything on the king once again, but we don't have the loot to put him down just yet. So before we go out and do an attack, let me just make sure I don't have to spend any more loot. And I do have some books I can use, but we don't quite have the loot for that. So let's go out and use my favorite Town Hall 10 attack strategy. And our first victim back with the Electron Lalo. We haven't used it in quite a while, so I figured it was time to bring it back. Let's see what we're going to do here. We're not going to go after the enemy queen with the Electron. We're going to go ahead and Electron from up here and just try to get an Inferno Tower, just whatever kind of value we can get from it. And I think we get some pretty good value coming in up here. We can actually Sui hero for the enemy queen. Let's go ahead and drop these and crash the blimp onto that single target Inferno. And we got 2 air defenses off the Electron already. It looks like he is going to do some work. This Electro Dragon under this rage. Oh my goodness. Look at all that chain value. So they're going to take out a lot of the base. Let's see. Let's just get some cleanup in over here already. We might as well because it's nice and clear of the defenses. Let's get the king in over here. The Electro Dragon should do a decent job of funneling. There we go. Queen in behind the king. And we can actually break them in for the enemy queen over here momentarily. And there we go. Let's go ahead and send in all of those wall breakers, get it nice and wide open. Let's pop the king's ability, and we were going to poison the enemy queen, but it looks like that's already taken care of. My queen might step into the base as well to get a little bit more value, but now we can actually start the Lalo from pretty much anywhere. Let's go ahead and start it here because we can actually save the queen this way. Both of the sweepers are down, so we don't have those to worry about, and it looks like this is going to be a pretty clean cut Lalo experience. Queen is still up with her ability. the first lava hound should pop here shortly. There we go. The single target Inferno had it targeted, so it was a pretty easy pop there. We're trying to make sure that we can have the cleanup for the base, but we have a minute and 35 seconds left, and it looks like we're doing pretty well on the Lalo portion. We haven't even dropped a single haste spell yet, and it looks like we are going to triple this base no problem. Trying to get all this cleanup working through here. King is actually still up. He walked all the way around the base, and we have plenty of balloons left. An unpopped hound. Let's go ahead and get these in here and swag the queen's ability, and we're gonna hold on to the spells just to try to shorten our training time for the next Lalo. But oh no, we did miss a corner hut, but that's okay. We have a full minute for everything to make it down there and grab that hut. That is the triple with the Electro Lalo once again. I swear this is the best Talon 10 attack strategy there is. If you don't believe me, try it out. I promise you, anyone can use it. You can, if you get the Electron right, the Lalo portion is very easy. You don't even have to use it like me very skillfully. You can spam it in, and I promise you, it still does work. But look at that loot, 547,000 gold, 584,000 elixir, and only 4,000 dark elixir. But with the bonus from Master 2, it bumps it up quite a bit to 4,800, and that is a very good haul. And look at that star bonus, 2.1 million golden elixir with 8,000 dark elixir on the back end as well. So let's train up another Electron Lalo here. Oh, I forgot. So I guess we can actually train it from up here since we didn't use any haste spells. Just drag those back to the end. And there we go. This should be the order of it right there. And we'll request for another clan castle. Might have to boost because we're not going to wait the 8 minutes for the queen and the king. And you know what? I guess we'll go ahead and wait. And probably, you know what? No, let's boost up. We're going to have to do a little bit of farming anyways afterwards. Oh, I don't have a potion. We're going to have to grab one out of here and pop that training potion just like so. Now everything should be moving up. We're going to wait for the clan castle, of course, and the army to get ready, and we will go back out for another raid. Okay, let's go ahead and Electron Lalo this base as well. I'm not going to go after the enemy queen like I normally would, and it might cost me, but I think I'm going to go ahead and throw down my Electron into the core here and just try to take out both Infernos, 2 sweepers, and 3 Expos, and whatever else it gets, it gets. And I think it might just cost me my pathing, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot anyway. But first, let's try to get the enemy queen taken care of. We'll drop the king here. And then wherever he goes, either down or up, we should be okay to drop the queen in behind, and we should get the enemy queen out that way. I'm hoping he goes up and to the right, though. Excuse me. And he does. Let's go ahead and get the queen in there, and we're going to pop his ability and try to get him broken into the wall here. Hopefully before that shot comes down. Awesome. They do get in. The enemy queen goes down, and we should have a decent path here. So we're going to go ahead and just get a few Coco Loons in here, pop the queen's ability, and let's grab this here. So we're going to go ahead and crash the blimp, rage over the balloons that got cloned. There we go. Core goes down, no problem. Now the question is, can I get another air defense, or an air defense at all, actually? Yes. So the Electro Dragon did get 1 air defense down, and that's going to help us out with our path now. Let's go ahead and start the Lalo over here, get some cleanup in behind nice and early. We're actually going to use our spells this time around because I don't want to risk failing on this base here. We're going to hold on to, wow, the Electro Dragon's actually doing a ton of work here. I should have rotated the other way. I did not know it was going to get this much value. I would have rotated from the top right around to the left, but that's okay. We're going to make it work to the best of our ability. Let's go ahead and send in this hound nice and early, and we'll get all of this stuff taken care of. We're going to try to get this thing cleaned up nice and quick. Let's go ahead and haste these balloons through. The other balloons should come in nice and late. I'm hoping that we can get some damage onto this hound, though. And if that is the case, come on, maybe get it to pop and grab the pups. Oh, the air defense is going to go down. So maybe I should have held that last haste as well. It could have helped us out as far as cleanup goes. We're going to get this balloon in over here, and hopefully we can still clean up the base. We have a ton of balloons left at the end. The minions clean up the back end already. So we're looking pretty good for the triple, even though it didn't quite go to plan. It actually did a little better than my plan had hoped for, but we're still gonna get the triple. It seems 35 seconds to go, only 2 buildings left, 2 storages, and the last storage is about to go down, and that's the triple with Electron Lalo once again. Super easy 10v10 attack strategy. Please give it a shot. It is amazing. Even if you don't know how to Lalo that well, I promise you it can still crush some bases. Let's head on back home and see what kind of loot we're looking at. Excuse me. There we go. The second star bonus stacked up. So we should have a full treasury. Once again, we do. So we're going to go ahead and train up another army, but I think, oh wait, we had some spells left over. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little bit of finagling here, get this stuff moved around. There we go. And we'll request again, but I think that was going to be the last attack of the video because of the amount of upgrades we're having to do and the amount of loot I already have. I don't think I need to go out and attack anymore. So let's look in the lab first, and we can do another free spell upgrade. This one is going to take it to max at level 5, 6-day, 19-hour upgrade. Let's start it and go ahead and use the book of spells to finish that off. Now, that's going to leave me with no elixir, but I have a rune of elixir to use as well. We're going to go ahead and start another upgrade in the lab. Let's use this and max out the elixir in our storage, 8.5 million, and go see what else we can do. So what do we use the most? We're going to hold on to the dark elixir for another king upgrade potentially. So let's just hold on to that for now. We don't want to do a spell. We want to do a troop. So you know what? I'm thinking we're going to do the baby dragon. We use them for funneling occasionally, but you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and use it on the baby dragon. We use it for funneling, and I think it's good. No. Scratch that. I forgot something I use in almost every single attack ever, and that's the wall breaker. And I use this in almost every single attack, whether it's for a Sui hero portion of a Lalo or a queen charge. We need to upgrade these wall breakers so I can get through these walls much easier. Let's go ahead and do this. 4.6 million elixir, and we have a book of fighting. Let's go ahead and use that book of fighting for the wall breaker. Only 3.8 million elixir left over, so we're gonna have to grab what's in our treasury, it seems. Let's do that, and let's see. I know I had another book of fighting somewhere. Oh, look at that. We have some training boosts, another hero potion, and I should have, there we go, the book of fighting once again. So we have 7 million elixir left over. Can we get 2 upgrades out of this? I'm not exactly sure. Maybe we have to do Barch to make this work. I'm not really sure, because if we go ahead and book the next upgrade, I don't know we'll have enough elixir left over for an upgrade afterwards to keep the lab moving forward. So you know what, instead of risking that, this is what we're going to do. Until we have the exact amount of loot we need, we might as well just do a big upgrade and hold on to the book until next time. So let's go ahead and upgrade the P.E.K.K.A. 5.1 million elixir, and that is a 5-day 22-hour upgrade, and then we can use the book next time when we know we have enough loot to put something else into the lab. So let's do this, and we're going to let that ride for the moment so we don't waste some elixir. Now, we have a ton of gold still and 4 builders to use gold-wise. Let's see, what level are these going to? Air bombs go to level 4, and this one's only level 2. So this was technically a catch-up upgrade. I know this actually goes to max for Town Hall 10 at level 4, and that's why we didn't try to use it as a catch-up upgrade before. But since we are, you know, moving forward with our defenses, let's go ahead and get this one to max and caught up to Town Hall 10. So 180,000 gold, not a lot, only a 10-hour upgrade, and we'll have this builder back, and we'll likely just use it back on the same bomb just to get it to max and caught up and out of the way. So that's going to leave us with 3 more builders to use. We want to upgrade in air defense for sure. We have 1 at max, we have 3 more to go, and we're trying to upgrade them 1 at a time to keep different levels of upgrades going at different times. That way we're not just upgrading everything all at once and getting all of our builders back at the same time. So we're trying to stagger our upgrades a bit. So 4 million gold into an air defense, a 5-day 9-hour upgrade. Let's move that on over to the max side of the base. So 2 more gold upgrades to go. 3.78 million for a wizard tower. You know what? I think that it is perfect. This one should be about a day less than the archer tower. I'm sorry, the air defense. So 3.78 million gold into this one, and that leaves us with not a lot of gold left and still a builder to use. 3 million in the treasury. That's going to save us a little bit. So what else do we need to upgrade? Maybe a seeking air mine, I'm thinking, because the SAMs do a ton of damage, and to get that extra 300 damage is huge against something like a dragon or a healer. So you know what? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and start on our seeking air mines today. 2.7 million gold into one of these bad boys. 2-day 16-hour upgrade, and I believe it should be going to max with just 1 level. So let's move that on over to the max side of the base as well, and the rest of this loot can actually go into walls. So, oh, whoa, wait a minute. I see I have some of these wall rings. How many of these do I have? I have 6 of them. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's go ahead and use some wall rings on some walls here. And 6 walls done, no problem. Now, wait a minute. Do I have enough dark elixir for a king upgrade? Wait a minute. That is what I was going to do. What am I sitting on? A book of everything. As you can see, I also have a hammer of heroes, but I'm going to save that for the final king upgrade going to level 40. So I'm thinking we can actually get one more level out of the king. I do have a war, I believe, started that I am in. Yes, I am in the prep day 4. So I do want to have my king back, but I do have that book of everything. So you know what? Let's go ahead and upgrade the king one more time. I have one more builder that we keep for walls, but with this dark elixir and a book to bring him back, it won't actually take up that builder. So 115,000 dark elixir going to level 36. My king is getting much stronger now. Let's go ahead and end the boost. It's not a problem, and we're going to use the book of everything to bring him back up at level 36 with no time down. Let's do this. Now the rest of our loot can go into walls. My king level 36. That means in 3 more levels we'll actually just be able to book him to max, and we no longer have to sit out of any type of wars. So let's go ahead and put the rest of this loot into walls. Let's see, 900,000 elixir. I know I can get 2 of, can't quite get the third one, I don't believe. 1.8 million elixir into walls there. And yeah, can't quite get another wall out of that. We can get one out of gold though, so we might as well, because we do not have any other upgrades to do today. So we're making a ton of progress on this base, especially with the packs that we purchased today, as well as the gold pass helping us out. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series, but that's going to do it for me today, folks. Thank you for tuning into this episode of my Town Hall 10 Let's Play. You are all amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.